Is it superficial that the dude is thinking about bailing on the engagement because the physical part of their relationship, it's just not very satisfying for him? 1-855-BERT Show, and I'm going to try to be sensitive here because we might have a kid or two listening this early, so I'm just going to say stuff like physical or rock, paper, scissors, whatever. So he's 31 years old. He's a friend of mine. And he has been dating this girl for 4 years, and he is in love with her, man. I mean, she checks like all the boxes. She's smart. He thinks she's beautiful. He loves being with her. He loves everything about her. He loves her family. She checks all the boxes. Except the physical part of the relationship when they are playing rock, paper, scissors, she's just not into it. She just doesn't like playing rock, papers, and scissors. Always been a little bit ambivalent about it. And when he finally can get her to play rock, paper, scissors, she is just very unenthusiastic. And I think in this area, when you're unenthusiastic, the other person can tell, and it's just not real good. He likes rock, paper, scissors a lot. And he's been very disappointed that he feels like he's communicated with her exactly what's going on, and she just might not be enthusiastic enough to where she's just not good at it. She's just not good at it. So he finds himself on more rock, paper, scissor websites these days. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried to play rock, paper, scissors with yourself, but it's not nearly as fulfilling as playing with somebody else. So he's on the cusp of like getting engaged right now. She's kind of putting him in the pressure cooker. And, you know, after 4 years, the family starts to put you there also. So the only thing in the relationship is the physical part. And now he's thinking, do I have to bail on this entire relationship because this one area just doesn't work for me? Because I really feel like I've tried everything. So is it worth bailing on? Cassie, you look like you got something to say.
I do, and it is worth bailing on 100% because that is a huge part of a relationship. And if that is a need of yours and something that you need in your life and it's not being met, if you've had conversations, like the girl deserves a conversation about it first. If it's not being met, then that's not the right person for you, and there's no shame in that because you need that need met. Otherwise, you're going to feel unfulfilled your entire life. There's more to life than just rock, paper, scissors, but it's a part of it, and there's no shame in that.
And he feels like he's communicated. I mean, he has taken her by the hand and shown her exactly what scissors are and rocks are and paper is, and she just doesn't seem to be understanding how the game is played, Mo.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty big deal. I mean, rock, paper, scissors are a little more important to some than others, but at the end of the day, if it's something that you are serious about and you need, there's no harm in that. And I don't think it's ever going to change for her. That is what that is. So if you are going to move forward in a relationship, then you got to realize that that's just the way it's going to be.
I'm just going to argue the other side, but there is no perfect. There is no nirvana. There is nothing, nobody that is going to literally check all the boxes. Is this box so big that you got to give up all that other stuff? Because that would be really tough.
It sounds like it is for him. Yeah. It sounds like it is one of the big boxes. Like, that's the thing you have to see, like, oh, I'm an animal lover. My husband doesn't hate, like, animals at all. Like, oh, can I get over it? Yeah. Are you a Christian and your husband or wife to be is an atheist? Is that going to be a problem for you? Or can you can you coexist? If this is one of the big deal breakers and it's really causing him to stop and think this much, I would go ahead and say that it's not something he could live without.
Aaron, good morning. You are part of the Bert Show. Do you break up because she just doesn't like playing rock, paper, scissors, and he likes it a lot?
Well, I broke up with my boyfriend a couple of weeks ago for pretty much the same reason. He checked all the boxes. I've been a single mom for a couple of years, and he was great with my son, and it just wasn't there. So you have to do what you have to do.
So how long did you stay in the relationship? Because everything else, it's so hard to find a good man and a good woman, right? How long did you stay in that thinking I could change it, and it just didn't happen?
Probably a couple months after I stopped caring, but we were together about a year and a half total.
Okay, thank you. I'll take one more call here. Catherine, good morning. Can the relationship survive? Should you commit forever if this part of the relationship, and we're being sensitive because we got kids listening, isn't working real well?
Absolutely not. My grandma used to say that in a good relationship, rock, paper, scissors is just a small part of what makes it good. But in a bad if a relationship is bad, or the rock, paper, scissors is bad, I should say, it becomes a huge part of the relationship. They are just lining up resentments, both of them. And I will say from personal experience, and my daughter's also probably listening to this, so sorry, Bex, if you're listening. But I was in this situation, and at the age of 36, I came out as gay, and I'm now happily married to a woman, and, take from that what you will. Sorry, Bex.
Now Bex
That
knows
was my theory.
everything you said makes perfect sense to me, and you said it with an accent, so I will accept everything you just said.
Thank you, Bert.
Thanks for calling. Have a good day.
You too.
She wants to play rock, paper, scissors with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't like what he's working with.
Right. Maybe that's it.
The Bert Show.